Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today this video is going to be a part 2 of the video that I made previously, Stop Running Away from Love. I just wanted to expound on what exactly I meant and give you a real life example. So I'm going to give you my life and how love literally transformed me, and it is still transforming me till this day. But again, healing happens in layers. Healing happen in layers, and then you'll heal another layer. According to someone, is like an onion skin. When we peel off this layer, then after you go peel off the next and then the next. So let's first define what is healing. There's so much definitions of healing, but this one particular definition I heard by Teal Swan, and I absolutely love it. To heal means to experience the opposite. And she used a experience like when you break a bone, what the doctors will do is literally pull it back, if you didn't know, to bring it back together. If you huh, you get a car accident or something like that, they will literally do whatever to put back your bones together. They will fix by the car. That is literally what healing means. So I experienced a lot of trauma growing up and still to this day. Well, it all stems from the childhood. I experienced relational trauma, meaning that I experienced trauma within my relationship with my father, my mother, extended family, and whatnot. So when it comes to love and relationships, I was like, nah, we can't bother. I don't want nothing to do with that because I know what the flick it was. I saw it before. I experienced it with people who literally birthed me. So if them can give me what I need, who can? That was literally my mentality. So when it comes to relationship, romantic relationships, any kind of relationships, I stayed far. Most of my friendship was actually very superficial. Most of them. I didn't really have any really deep connection with any of my friends. It was just superficial things, very surface things that I don't know. But it did hurt when I did lose these friendships, so I'm not going to lie. So yeah, that was where all my traumas came from, and I always wanted to heal. Of course, anybody would want to heal from their traumas, but I didn't expect that I would have to heal in this particular way. Now, the definition of healing is to literally experience the opposite. And in my case, I know what a toxic relationship feels like, especially coming from family and whatnot. So, in order to heal that, it means that I have to get the opposite, which is a healthy, loving relationship. A relationship that consists of unconditional love, compassion, with somebody validating your emotions, proper leadership, protection, all of these different things. Somebody who care and comfort you, someone who will nurture you, and who will literally look out for your best interests. As you know, I never had any of these things. I never had somebody that really cared for me. It was mostly that they put their needs before mine always. And in most cases, my needs didn't even come first. It didn't even come last. It was never there. They provided for me when it comes to like material things, like providing a roof over my head, clothes, books, school books, these different things. But yeah, so all the material things would definitely provided for, but when it comes to on a deeper level, we didn't even touch a deeper level. They completely didn't even know me. They knew my name. Sorry, I literally get cut off. I didn't even know what the last thing I was saying, boy. Boys. Yeah, so basically, none of those needs was provided for. They knew my name, but when it comes to deeper things about their daughter, they didn't really know much, like my color, why I do certain things that I do, my motivation and whatnot. I was once upon a golden child, and then I turned to being the black sheep. So y'all know how this runs in a narcissistic home. And one day, after no, actually after high school, it was 2018. I signed up for this job right after high school. I was going to go university after, but I wanted to get some work experience. So I was like, let me sign up for this job. I was really excited. But remember, I didn't really know how to connect to somebody on a deep emotional level. I only know about the superficial things. I really didn't. And then I ended up meeting this girl on work. She was actually my supervisor. We did not hit off. We did not. We actually clash. Like clash, meaning you know how some people be like, that's my supervisor. I will pat it down. I was like, no, you want smoke? I will give you the smoke. That is literally how our relationship was. Pure smoke. I don't know what the hell I was thinking about, but she was like a raging bull, and I was like, she's a Taurus, and I'm a Scorpio, so Yeah, so yeah, we definitely clashed, but eventually we end up started to become friends. How did this actually happen? I have no idea. And one thing, actually two things that really, really stood out that she literally triggered in me was one, human beings nowadays are lacking human connection and physical touch. Like when she used to hug me, my hand used to be like this. I used to literally freeze. I used to be like so uncomfortable with human physical touch, which is ridiculous. Actually, it's really not. How I grew up, it wasn't a norm. And when she would hug me, as it was like, oh my god, what the hell? And after, I don't know why, I eventually started to open up to it. And now I actually love getting hugs. I love getting hugs. I love giving hugs. And I started to literally give my sister hugs. And when I started, she would have been the same way like this. Like, what are you doing? Because we were so touch starved. So that was one way how she literally transformed. She literally got me to literally open up energetically and receive hugs and like to give it back. So physical touch is one way, and then two. I am so sorry about the bad quality, but my goodness, my house all of a sudden just so active. Everybody every flicking way now. Anyways, back to what I was saying, that one, the physical touch, I started to become energetically open towards physical touch. Two is I actually started to know and experience what real love is. And love is, this is another definition by Teal Swan. I really love her, guys. Is to take somebody's best interest as your own. Like whatever makes her happy, literally makes me happy. It's like pouring into a plant and you seeing how that plant flourishing, and then that seeing that work and seeing how much work you put into that plant makes you feel happy. And it's a two-way street. So not just me but pouring, is she also pouring. So it's like a give and receive. It's a give and take. It's a continuous cycle. And I've never in my life had somebody literally give and receive and literally take my best interests as their own. It was always me feeding to someone else need, and I am being starved, but I have to keep giving, and never receiving anything in return. So it was completely mind blowing because I realized that if I hurt her intentionally or unintentionally, I would feel the pain because of the love I had for her, which is like taking somebody's best interest. When I saw her in pain, I would feel it. Or when I saw her happy, I would feel it. And vice versa. When she would hurt me, even unintentionally, she would feel that pain. It was like a two-edged sword. And that is when I first experienced what it meant by unconditional love. Three, she triggered my spiritual awakening. Now, this is a wild story, right? But her family really didn't like me. But, guys, the way how I used to act before, who would have? Who would have? I'm going to take full responsibility and full accountability for my behavior and my part. And there was a fight that broke out, and she literally defended me, like literally put herself in harm's way to defend me. That in that moment, that triggered my spiritual awakening. Everybody spiritual awakenings happen differently. Someone is easy, but most people, 99% of people that experience that awakening happen through some traumatic experience. Crazy thing is, humans is only learn through pain. It's like, we have to keep pushing us. You know what? Keep pushing us. And when your body cliff, And you don't want to jump, you be like, you know what? God is like, alright, cool. Let me kick you off the. Then when you fall off, it's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, yes. I know. Finally get what you're trying to tell me. And even if you're falling off the cliff, you had to fall off that cliff about 10 freaking times. To then be like, oh, I now see what you're trying to teach me. That's literally how humans learn. Crazy, but we had it like that. Anyways, so that scenario triggered me. There's a lot more that happened in that scenario, and I really don't want to go into depth in that particular scenario, because that is honestly next video. But that led me to so much things. It led me to my shadow, to seeing to literally seeing all the toxic traits that I have. I probably still have some toxic traits. I'm going to be very honest. Nobody is 100% perfect. No one. So it led me to see all the toxic mindset I have, the toxic patterns, the actions, the behaviors, all of these things that led me to, which she was the one that triggered that. So yeah, all of this to say, you need love. And a lot of us are literally running away from love. I'm still doing it because I'm still scared of relationships. Romantic ones, actually. The friends ones, I literally had got over it. The romantic one, yeah. But the point is, you need love. Love is so wonderful once you know how to receive it, and once the person you're with know how to give it. But her literally triggered my spiritual awakening, which fourth point, which literally pushed me to self-love. I did a test to see how far or close I'm on the the love scale, and I was resonating at the point of self-hate. Could you believe that I literally hated myself? But the fact of the matter is, a lot of people are resonating with that particular point of us in literally being self-hate, and the whole world literally just makes money off of our self-hate. Literally have a whole billion-dollar industry about that. But anyway, that's a next video. That's a whole tangent. But yeah, and she triggered all that to make me realize that, boo, I have to look in the mirror and like the person that I see. And I have to love me and love each and every aspect of me before I expect anybody else to like me. Because the whole world is a mirror. Everybody's actually reflecting how you feel about yourself. So if you feel, so have somebody out there say, no, boo, you like this, they probably projecting, but they probably reflecting everything that you hate about yourself. You don't like your anger issues, and have people give me to their life that be like, listen, I absolutely hate your anger issues. So it literally triggered all of this, all of that love. It triggered all of these things in my life and helped me to heal on that one particular level. And I'm sure there's more and more healing to happen in different levels. But again, don't run away from love. You need love. Love could literally be the thing that pushes your life in the next level. Love could be that one key factor that's missing from your success. It could be that one thing that is missing. It could be that one thing that could trigger your healing on a physical level. There's so much people I heard that, had chronic issues, chronic pain and whatnot, and all of a sudden they fell in love. And things just start falling into place. It was like a domino effect. They fell in love, and things start to heal. They start to become better. They start to flourish in life. They start to lose weight. They even got their dream job. All of these things started to happen just because of love. So don't run away from it, guys. You need it.